Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon, and I'm here to tell you that the new Xbox CEO's profile is sus. Well, at least that's what a lot of gamers are thinking about the new CEO. This is Asha Sharma. She is taking over from Phil Spencer, who is retiring, and people had a lot of concerns about her background because she does not come from a gaming background. She comes from an AI background. And before that, she worked, I think, for Instacart. So people were like, wait a minute. We have the person being put in charge of Xbox, not even having any kind of a history in gaming. People fully expected Sarah Bond, who's been at Xbox for a while, to take over, and she's actually quitting. So something's up. So now people, of course, are looking into the history of Sharma, and they're also looking into her Twitter profile or X profile, where it seems like some of the posts do seem like they could possibly maybe be AI generated automatic replies. And given her history with AI, that's a definite possibility, but some people said no. So we're gonna look at this, try to make sense of it. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I think Microsoft is cooked. I think their operating system, I think Windows 11 is dog shit. I've talked about before. They keep breaking things with their vibe coding and their insistence on inserting AI into everything. And now they're inserting AI into Xbox, and they're trying to say, well, we don't have any tolerance for bad AI. I'm like, well, yeah, then how come you're letting the bad AI, vibe code your Windows 11 updates there, Microsoft? I think things are definitely going to change, and not for the better. So her history as a gamer may be the least of our concerns, right? I think this is the beginning of the end of Xbox as we've known it. Actually, I think that probably started a couple of years ago. We're going to talk about it. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. So this is coming from, let's see here. We'll go out to Permaband on X, who is actually breaking this down, and then we'll go out to some of these articles. Permaband says, odd story building up on Xbox's new CEO, Asha Sharma. Part of an ongoing rabbit hole of discovery concerning Microsoft's new gaming division CEO, Asha Sharma. We have been told that the new CEO of Xbox will be good for the brand, that is Microsoft's gaming division. Okay, that we should just ignore or disregard the incompatible skill set of her work history versus the proper demands as the head of gaming. Well, playing games would be a good start. Okay, fine. But, well, problems start to arise when the new CEO showed her Xbox account to dispel doubts. People started scrutinizing, and odd things started cropping up. The very first achievement she unlocked was on January 16th of this year, the Halo Master Chief Collection. So it's at best a 1-month-old account. Achievements for multiple games unlocked on the same date, implying non-organic grinding of various distinct games within the span of one day. That is a little weird. 100% completion in short walking sim type games like Firewatch, which is 3 to 4 hours, Gone Home, A Short Hike, Town Scraper, and Ball Pit, she played for 43 hours in a week. How does the future CEO of Xbox have this much time to know life, so many different video games at once in such a short span of time? I doubt the future CEO has as much time to play games if we are led to believe all her playtime is legit. If it's legit, it also raises questions about her procrastinating in her roles, playing games instead of actually doing the work. So what does this mean? Well, people are suspecting, we cannot prove, we are suspecting the new CEO here got someone from Microsoft to stage an Xbox account for her to manufacture legitimacy and trying to get people to stop scrutinizing her non-existent work experience in video games and possibly non-passion for it. If that is the case, firstly, they're doing an extremely bad job at, and secondly, lying to gamers' faces is just going to anger them even more. Yes. I would have hoped that Satya and Asha realized this if it turned out Asha's entire Xbox account was really just staged. And it's not just like right-wing gamer outrage. We have several like mainstream gaming and tech publications questioning her work history, and people are going to be like, well, this is misogyny. This is what I'm like. Is it really? Because I'm not hearing anybody saying anything about her being a woman. What I'm hearing is this person with no gaming experience, male or female, and it'd be the same if it was a male. This person with no experience in gaming is announced as the new president, new CEO of Xbox, when we already thought we had, again, another woman. We thought she was going to be in charge. At least she had a history in gaming. But she's announced as the president. She comes from an AI background, and before that, I think it was Instacart. So she has no history in gaming. And then she has this new profile pop up almost overnight with a whole bunch of games played. And the responses on X to gamers seem very canned and very AI-like. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things going on. There are a lot of things going on here, right? It does look suspicious. So this is coming from Insider Gaming. Xbox CEO's profile is 1 month old and shows suspicious behavior. So after Phil Spencer suddenly announced his retirement, seemingly this woman created her Xbox account just 1 month ago, and since then has racked up more than 10,000 gamer score across a variety of games. They probably told her, hey, you're going to be the president. You need to get busy, right? The problem is the pseudo detectives analyzing Sharma's profile have uncovered some strange behavior, such as hitting 100% in Firewatch and Ball Pit, the latter of which she played 43 hours. Is her account fake? So this is again, across the board, not just her gamer profile, but her interactions on X don't feel legit either, right? They said the leading assumption is that her Xbox account is being artificially boosted to secure more validity amongst gamers skeptical of her new role as the CEO of Xbox. Again, that has nothing to do with gender. It's the fact that she came from a background that had nothing to do with gaming. Fans have theorized that the account is being buffed by scores of achievements that can be unlocked easily. And in Minecraft especially, certain tricks such as achievement servers are being used to tick more boxes. This is conjecture, but some things just don't add up. For instance, in the month leading up to her announcement as the CEO, she pulled in more than 10,000 gamer score across games like Halo, Forza, Fallout, Borderlands. It was also noted that many of the games she's playing are the bulk of the Xbox's biggest brands, which could be another attempt to legitimize her assignment. She also said she played Chrono Trigger. Appears from the first Xbox achievement unlocked by the profile that the account was started on January 15th, less than a month before she officially became the CEO of Xbox. So, yeah, it could be a nothing burger, they said, but at the end of the day, it's no big secret that something of a witch hunt started immediately after the news was dropped regarding these major Xbox changes. Well, people thought it was very weird. It was a very weird choice, and I don't think it's that weird of a choice because, look, all Microsoft cares about at this point is AI. And if rumors are to be believed, this could possibly be the last generation of Xbox as a console because they want Xbox everywhere. So why the hell would they put somebody in there who's interested in making another console and appealing to console gamers? They're not going to do that. Many accused Satya Nadella, Microsoft CEO, of being a puppet master, while others cried nepotism. Sharma's background is being rooted in AI and showing no signs of gaming experience. The new CEO was always going to be an easy target. Yeah, absolutely. Could also be Sharma making a dedicated, determined effort to bone up on the product she's going to be spearheading now that she's the CEO of Xbox. It's not hard to paint this as in a positive light. Perhaps she had a month to grind games ahead of going hard on the job. Maybe she has another profile and it's just all like dating sims. she didn't want to be embarrassed to share that one, so she created a new corporate account. A lot of people have a lot of concerns. Right. And I can completely understand it. Really, the proof is going to be in the pudding. Is Xbox going to pivot, or are they going to continue down the path they're going? And I'm telling you, with her background, I think they're just going to double, triple down on the AI shit. And they're going to say, oh, we're going to make good AI games. I'm like, no, I think they're eventually going to get rid of Xbox as a console, and it's just going to be AI games made with multi-platform in mind. And I think that's where they're going. This is why Sarah Bond was not put in charge. This is why Phil Spencer exited his stage right, jumped ship as soon as he could. So this comes from IGN. We'll cover this real quick before we wrap it up. No tolerance for bad AI. New Xbox boss responds to concerns around our Microsoft background. So last night, IGN broke the news of a stunning reshuffle at the top of Microsoft's gaming division. Phil Spencer is out. This random woman that nobody's ever heard of is in. And now Sharma has spoken with Variety. Why is she going to Variety? And addressed the two immediate concerns raised by many Xbox fans. Okay. Sharma's first message to Xbox or Microsoft staff, Sharma laid out her three main commitments. Great games the return of Xbox and the future of play. Talking to Variety, she said she believed great games were those with deep emotional resonance, a distinct point of view, and experiences with stories that make players feel something. Sharma then gave the beloved narrative mystery Firewatch as an example of this. On her track record, she admitted she had a lot to learn as an outsider to the gaming community, but was a platform builder who intended to earn the right to be trusted by players and developers. Quick, play some games. Make it look like you're a gamer. Hurry up. Okay, hey, could you just grind for me here? I gotta get some street cred. Damn. So she began her career in Microsoft's marketing department. She spent time at Meta, scaling Facebook Messenger to billions of users, and then she worked at Instacart, where she helped guide the business to profitability. So, I mean, she might be good with the numbers, but that doesn't mean she's good at making games, right? And it also tells me that she's looking at, I guess, probably a more normie audience. And I can foresee Xbox being Xbox everywhere and lots of like Candy Crush type shit. That's what I think's going to happen with deep emotional resonance. She has spent 2 years working on Microsoft's AI push. Her initial message to Xbox staff included a pledge to not chase short-term efficiency or flood our ecosystem with soulless AI slop. She did not say no AI. She did not say she wouldn't flood the ecosystem. She just wouldn't flood the ecosystem with bad AI, right? To Variety, she claimed similar, saying her stance was she had no tolerance for bad AI. So AI has long been a part of gaming and will continue to be. There need to be gaming growth engines, but the great stories are created by human beings. So we'll see what happens. I'm with people, though. There's a lot of weirdness around her account. Does not mean she's necessarily going to be bad for the job, but I completely understand the concerns, right? It'd be like having somebody come into, Disney and being like, yeah, I've never watched cartoons ever. I think cartoons are stupid, but I'm going to start watching cartoons now. And now I'm in charge of Disney animation or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a little weird. It's a very weird choice, but I'm sure this is going to continue to develop. I'm going to wrap it up. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.